if the ANC fails, Zuma will account for that.
Commanders, good morning. Let me do this intellectual analysis stemming from what Mbalula is saying in this clip. You know, I came to a conclusion that I am intelligent than Mbalula, the guy I used to trust as a political leader of the party I was in. Now, if I were in his shoes, if I were occupying that powerful position, the best I could do under the circumstances is to keep quiet and say nothing. If I were their commander-in-chief, I would surrender instead of getting into a war with politically lame, politically challenged, politically malnutritioned, and intellectually crippled soldiers. It's so dangerous. You are bound to lose that war. So as the head of the army, you need to make sober decisions. Otherwise, their blood would be counted in your hands. You know, ANC has got no plan of their own anymore. I wonder if they had one even before MK. Because they now have turned themselves into what we call ambulance chaser. They are now ambulance chasers, ANC. The ambulance chaser is an opportunistic professional who would follow the ambulance, not to protect the victim, but to scavenge on a victim, to see the loophole and begin, if it was a car accident, to claim money from RAF, Road Accident Fund, for their own gains, their own benefit. It would be when a lawyer would follow an ambulance to get a victim so that he can sue, put a lawsuit against the company if it's a workplace-related injury. That we call an ambulance chaser. So ANC has glided on the wave called Umkhonto Sizwe. Unfortunately, this wave is so powerful such that it would wipe them off. Believe me. All right, let me maybe make examples so that we become clear of what is meant here. The ANC has turned to be an ambulance checker from the inception of Umkhonto Sizwe. When Umkhonto Sizwe emerged, it transformed ANC to becoming now an ambulance chaser. When Mcholozi pronounced the existence of the MK, what they did, they went after him, then came with a lawsuit claiming intellectual property rights to MK as a name. What was their intention? It was to discredit the ANC so that they build momentum, so that IEC could deregister EMK. Then that put them in the better stand to win the election, because now the only threat they could see was EMK as opposed to all these other parties that are there, because there has been information of so many parties, but that never happened. They let them be because they trusted themselves so much until EMK emerged. Yeah. Another thing, when Mcholozi was pronounced as the leader and the president of EMK, they chased after him. They came with a theory using IEC to say, because Mcholozi has a criminal record, therefore he can't go to union building, he can't lead, and he said can't be in a ballot paper, he can't be the president of MK. What was the intention? Personal gains, organizational gains for ANC, to discredit the party, to have Mcholozi set aside, so that MK gets to be weakened, with the hope that they would gain momentum or regain the voters or the fit soldiers, well-trained, that they've missed through the emergence of EMK. So okay, that is being an ambulance chaser. We've got no plan of your own. Right. Maybe to start another example, Mcholozi, being a strategist, master strategist, goes to visit Unyazi, the leader of Nazareth Baptist Church, Ushembe. He goes there, he gets embraced, sat down with the king, they had their discussion and their agreements. Then he got invited to attend the church service of Ushembe. He went there, he was embraced, well received as a king. himself. He even got prayed for, given a platform to talk to his people or to Shembe people. That was great, magnificent. What then happened? ANC chased after him. They sent Ramaphosa and them to meet Unyazi Lwezulu with a carrot, lucrative carrot, dangled to entice Unyazi. 1,000 sleeper hotel was offered to Shembe people. Guess what? Unyazi rejected the offer. Shembe people rejected the offer. That was another own goal. Bad move because they were following Umsholozi. Again, Umsholozi holds a rally in Kwaqimba here in Ekurhuleni municipality, the biggest ward in South Africa. That is being strategic. Guess what happened? ANC followed just after the event, the successful and huge rally that MK and Umsholozi held. They went after him, organized the rally, commissioned 1,000 buses to bus people from all walks of life in South Africa. But they never matched the MK rally. It did not materialize. What was their intention? To despise the ANC, to impose themselves as dominant and superior. But their plan dismally failed. Then Umsholozi holds another rally in Free State. Quite a successful rally. But guess what happened? Umbalula and them came with a plan to destabilize, to disrupt, to collapse the MK rally in Bloemfontein. They came with some scams and whatever plan. But Umsholozi, being a genius, he got hold of their plan, strategically intercepted it without them knowing. And MK held one of the biggest and the most successful rallies in Bloemfontein. There is more that you can mention, but I've just highlighted a few. Maybe the last one would be this. Umsholozi comes up with a well-thought plan, conscription plan. All male matriculants would go to the army for a year before they chase or pursue their own destinies, their own gifts and talents, their own ambitions and likes in terms of profession. Brilliant. This is part of the manifesto. It's beginning to unpack it now. So a conscription is a base from which South Africa is being rebuilt. Because through a conscription, social, economic ills are going to be addressed. Issues of crime is addressed. Issues of amapara is addressed. Issues of lack, helplessness, those under the trees is addressed. Issues of discipline is addressed. Issues of safety as citizens is addressed. Master plan, brilliant, unmatched. What did ANC do? They follow Umsholozi. Now they offered about 3,000 former MK cadres some jobs, employment. Boom, just mushroomed. Now USADC, Defense Force, is offering a lot of jobs now. You know what I mean? They are ambulance chasers. Maybe I should just sound a warning. It's so clear that you guys as ANC do not have a plan of your own, a program of a direction. We have got no direction. You are chasing after this ship. Here, this ship has got such an intelligent, skilled and experienced captain. You are bound to fail. So my warning to you is, you don't go to a war until before you count your soldiers. If you see, no, you can't match the opponent, you go back to the drawing board. Think through, re-strategize, train more armies, then attack. Lest you surrender yourselves as captives to the enemy. That is what is happening to the ANC. Maybe in closing, I would say ANC has lost a plot. It's already defeated, but it can't surrender without a fight. That is normal. That is very normal. But I doubt if you would sustain, if you've got political stamina until the election date. Mina ngithi kini ke ANC so hlangane votini. Ngithi kini MK, hang in there. Just hang in there. It's a matter of time. Few months before we hit the mark.